Welcome back to AWS Cloud Services. Last time we saw Elastic Load Balancer concept. We also tried to understand how the load was getting balanced on multiple instances. In this, the load balancer plays main role to distribute the load coming from multiple users towards instances. You know, it has three types, that is classic load balancer, application load balancer, and network load balancer. So in today's session, we are going to see how application load balancer works. Now let's start to note down some important things under application load balancer. So application load balancer is a version 2 type of a load balancer, and it is also layer 7 load balancer, that is HTTP. It will also balance our load by sending the request coming from the user to multiple instances. And these instances are grouped, and those groups are known as the target groups. We are going to see it in detail in upcoming diagram. In that diagram, we will see on the basis of path, the route will happen to a particular target group. We can add a rule in such a way for certain path it should route to a particular target group. So we can route to a different target group based on multiple rules. We can do it with the path based on the hostname also, and also on header information received by load balancer. Let's understand the application load balancer deeply. Earlier we saw the normal structure of load balancer, that we have a load balancer in middle. On left hand side you can see the user 1 and user 2 will be requesting to load balancer. On the rightmost side, we have three instances, instance 1, 2, and 3. Suppose user is requesting with the path order product and the product information. In general e-commerce application, you know that the product information has more load compared to order product. So what we are going to do on this example, the product information should be handled by instance 1 and instance 2 here, and order product path will be handled by instance 3. Configure particular path to particular instances, the application load balancer has a configuration, that is listener. In this listeners, we are going to write a rule on the basis of their path. The listener 1 continuously listen the path, that is order product, and listener 2 will listen continuously the product information path. Before accepting requests from the application load balancer, the instances should be in certain groups. So we have a target groups here. In target group 1, I have placed instance 3 to handle order product path, and in target group 2, I have placed instance 1 and instance 2 to handle a path product information. As soon as the request comes to a listener, on the basis of their rule, request will be redirected to a certain target groups. So in this by rule, the path order product will be handled by the target group 1, that is instance 3, and the product information path will be handled by target group 2, that is instance 1 and instance 2. Target group is nothing but group of instances, you can say. Just to revise once again, the application load balance has multiple listeners can be configured. The listeners are configured with the rules or the conditions, and those conditions or the rules would be configured with their path, headers, and the host names. And also the target groups can be configured with those conditions. If any conditions in the listener get passed, the request will be forwarded to a configured target group, and those target groups could have multiple instances. We can also configure these instances in such a way that it will listen the request coming from only application load balancer. For this, we need to configure instance inbound rule with the application load balancer security group as a source. An application load balancer will listen from all the sources. That's it for this video. If you understood this concept, please subscribe my channel. If you like this video, hit the like button and share it with your friends.